So '06 Chrysler 300. I'm about to do the bumper. There's really not much to it. As you can see, mine was in an accident a while back. Broke everything. It's been cracking more since. It's pretty beat up. Also, I'm missing the supports. Go from here. They go right here. Also from here. The bad part is the only way I've seen them for sale is you have to buy the whole upper support, which is moronic. I'm gonna try to get some at the junkyard if I can ever find one that has a front end on it and that they aren't missing, or I'm gonna have to build my own. I'm gonna do one or the other. That's for this, which is pretty crucial for alignment purposes and structural. Mine had a bunch of baling wire and zip ties holding it, which works, but we're going to try to replace it and do it right. So most of your cars, you're going to have to go underneath, get the bottom plastic. Most of them just have screws. Unscrew it. I'm not going to go over that in this video. Unfortunately, I don't have them on my car. You can see the ground right there. Normally you wouldn't be able to see that. Also, your next step would be your plastic inner fender wells, which as you see, I don't have those either. So you would have to take them off, a bunch of poppers. It's real simple. Most of them, you just have to pop the center piece out and then pry. If I come across, I'll show some on my video, but I only got what I got. There's two 10mm bolts, I believe. They're right in here. See, right there. That's for this corner. There's one on each side. That's what you're going to have to loosen next, which I'm going to do right now, and I'll come back and show the bolts loose. You also want to go in and unplug the marker light, which I'm going to do right now. I believe it's a red tab. It's a red tab you pull back on. I don't know if you can see it in there, but this tab here, pull back like that. It'll unlock it. There's a little button you can push down, a little tab, and they come right off. And if you have driving lights like I do, you can see my harness is missing. So I found a set on, it's either Amazon or eBay. You have to, you don't have to, but I would definitely recommend going back and forth with Amazon and eBay. I find the same stuff from the same companies on both and different prices. This front bumper that I got, I'll have to get you the name on the company I got it from when I come back, but it used to be like 130 bucks. Then on Amazon, that was about a month or two ago, and on Amazon now they're like 350 and up. Then I went over to eBay, same as that company, free shipping. I got it to my door for 120. That's the whole front. So you have to go back and forth with them, because it was like that on Amazon, and Amazon had some better prices on the grill and stuff like that. You have to compare them, and like I said, a lot of times the companies are the same. But one that I found was, mine's painted. This was chrome. You can kind of see the paint right there coming off. So I found this grill black, not painted but black. Get rid of this chrome, fake chrome. I don't even like calling it that. Plastic chrome, it likes to peel. I want mine all black anyway. And it had the driving lights with the wiring. Also had the switch and everything else, which my car already has, but I need the wiring. It was 80 bucks free shipping for the two driving lights, so I'm going to replace mine with those ones and the black grill, and hopefully get the wiring. I have the switch already on the dash, so let me get to loosen those two fender bolts, and then my front end should just pull right off, and I got to do one more light. I'll be back. Alright, making a little progress. That side just dropped right off. This side's got to slide out. What holds it up, besides this top brackets that I'm missing, which attach to those two and those two, these slide in through here. That's where they go. They slide in right through there. That's all it really locks the bumper cover on. Don't you want to really call this the bumper, but here's the cover. So I would say lay some cardboard down or something if you want to protect it. Just slide this side out like that. There it is. That's your whole front end. That's simple. So figure that out there. There's a factory driving lights, and then there's a I will be ordering this piece that connects here. It's actually functional, and it puts air back on the brakes. Has an air channel that shoots it up in each corner, helps cool the brakes down. So since it's functional, I'll go ahead and get it. It's got one bolt there. It looks like a 14 mil. I'm not positive, but going over there, that's to get the side markers out. And it looks like just Phillips. It's hard to say what factory is this car. It's been wrecked, so as you see, there's a Phillips there and there's a torque there. Phillips right here on this one. So this video is just to help you get an idea. The grill we got, I'm glad most of my stuff's here. You got just the screws all the way around, and the grill will just pop right out. I'm going to work on that right now, and then I'll pull these side lights out as well. See, there's some of the metal wiring right there. Some metal twine was holding it up. I had it in several places. Had it attached around there. Had it attached to the grill, everywhere, holding this thing up. So hopefully I'll get it all back together right. And then I still got to figure out what I'm gonna do with these brackets. You gotta pretty much have to have those. If not, this will tend not to line up with your hood and sag a little bit. So, and that's because that's the only support you have for the top. There's no other top support, so all you have on this thing is the corners that slide in, and then the poppers for the fender wells, and also the plastic underneath. But the only other support you really have that you have at the top is those. So I'll see what I'm gonna do and pull this thing apart and make another part of this video here. Alright, here's what's going on. Decided to make my own mounts for the top support of the bumper cover. So I drilled out this one, and this one. This one's the easiest. These ones, there's some have metal, some have plastic. Mine is the plastic, so I had to drill through. There's an X on the other side. I drill all the way through that. So I still might tap these. It looks like it's got metal, but with the plastic support on the inside, and that's what this piece is that connects to the actual main support. So take that back. These ones, yeah, it's hard to really tell. Plastic, but what I did is I just grabbed a piece of paper and I just took the drill, set it right here where that needs to go. So I got a template, put it on some angles, put it on the drill press, cut out each one, make sure you do it. You let this overpowered diesel truck that saw all the power in the world, it doesn't use it, pass by. I'll probably edit this out. Yeah. Make sure you reverse them because you have a left and right, because you'll have 2 holes on the inside, 1 on the outside, opposite there. So with any luck, holes will line up here, and they do. Awesome. So what's nice about making a template, and where it's going to mount, it's going to be right there flush with that. I already put the front end on, so then I'm going to attach something to this piece here going out to the bumper, which what I'm going to do is mount these first, then I'm going to take the bumper, slide it back on, and I'll show you the video from there. Alright, it's coming along. See, got the brackets bolted perfectly. They're at a slight angle, which I didn't do. I already know the pieces I put on here to here I'm at the shim, but I'm actually happy I'm doing this by far. Then the only other solution, I haven't seen any aftermarket, which I can't believe, supports here, is you have to replace the whole piece, which time consuming, more plastic, steel. I had to pull all the headlights out, a lot of the support brackets, radiator supports. That's a lot of work to pull this top radiator core, the core support out, whatever you want to call them. I'm used to calling them core supports in the older cars, but so this is the next step. I got the bumper in place, so now I'm going to make some brackets that go to those 4 points there, and then we'll be able to easily shim them. As you can see, it don't take much to move this. See, and that's just lifting this up into place, which right now it's pretty freaking tight, so it ain't gonna take much. But if you don't do this, which this car before didn't have, it was using baling wire, with the sun and heat and all that, this piece will sag and it won't line up with the hood. Being that there's absolutely no top support except for these 4 points, this piece here, it's critical that these are held up. I tried everything. I had so many points around the actual bumper, which is right there, yanking this up, but still would never line up for crud. So alrighty, when we get to making these brackets, so we'll get back once again. Alright, I made some progress. Here it is there. It's just a mock-up, don't panic. Got some Chevy love. But everything lines up. We'll end up sanding these and of course painting them. None of this will ever be seen. But, so it looks like 2 of them are going to need spacers, and the other 2 are pretty much flush, so I think it's going to work out good. Yep. So there's some experimental. Sure beats taking apart this, replacing this whole entire core support. So just be shims, things like that, and then like I said, this stuff you'll never see the hood closes all the way almost flush with this, so you won't see nothing. I might even use poppers to hold this in. I have some long ones that I got. 2 of them I can go through here. So I have to put some spacers, which I do have. So I'm gonna start doing that, and then just start playing around with the final fit. So there's there. Alright, it's all done for now. Let me show y'all what I did. I used the shims, figure out how high it needed to go. Now I got spacers. You can see in there, right there. So all that'll get painted. A little bit more alignment, but I'm ordering a fiberglass hood, so I'm not gonna mess with that anymore, because of course I'm gonna have to line the fiberglass hood. up pretty good. It's a little bit off right there to right there. This side's a little high, but keep in mind this car has been totaled, so everything has been shimmed and all that crap. So it's going to be an ongoing process for this car. Unlike if you got one that's hasn't been totaled, literally this whole front end was history. Everything has been replaced. You can see here's some evidence right here. See that? It's been welded right there. It's been welded. So, but not too bad. So there it is there. I'm in this video now. I'm gonna do the grill, the driving lights, and all that on another one. And the hood. I'm ordering the hood, so there it is there. 300 front bumper cover support brackets. Something you can make yourself if yours are missing.